Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Anthony Joshua coach Francis Ngannou's stance switch was a mistake. Shortly before, a series of brain-rattling punches removed him from consciousness. Francis Ngannou switched from traditional to orthodox stance in his boxing match against Anthony Joshua. Joshua's coach Davison said the former boxing champion was ready for this move. It had already been scouted from watching Ngannou in MMA, where stance switches are far more common than high-level boxing. We knew he would struggle to defend if AJ did a couple of things beforehand to set a certain scenario up. He struggled to defend the right hand from southpaw stance, and that's what happened. Davison said, "I just think it was a mistake on his behalf, but I understand he's done that throughout his career as well." Davison already had footage to review from Ngannou's stunning near upset of Tyson Fury this past October, but he didn't shy away from taking cues from the ex-UFC champ's octagon days. Everything was a fair game for setting up the right hands that rocket through Ngannou's guard. Joshua and his team said that they took Ngannou very seriously, and in doing so they were able to leverage the ex-UFC champ's lack of experience against him. I just felt like that was the key, creating situations where he would not see the punches, taking his mind elsewhere before hitting him with something else. Davison said that was the key, making sure he was reacting to something while being made to pay for something else. I feel like AJ did a good job with that. Ngannou had never before been knocked out, much less hurt badly, in the octagon or square circle. Naturally, skeptics questioned afterward whether Ngannou's stubbornness was really a facade, but Davison said the knockout was the result of an unsurvivable event. "I don't think Francis doesn't have a chin, but I don't think it had ever been tested properly to the extent that people were claiming it to be," he said. "I think he is very tough. He is known for the MMA world, and he showed that in the Tyson Fury fight as well. I just think no matter how good your chin is, when you are getting hit with punches that you can't see by somebody like Anthony Joshua, no chin's going to hold up against that." The natural question for many combat sports observers now is whether Ngannou's boxing experiment is over. Though the ex-UFC champ went a distance with boxing champ Tyson Fury, is now 0-2 with a brutal knockout loss in his most recent outing. Matchups against fighters such as Deontay Wilder, which seemed within reach before the knockout, could well be off the table. Davison believes it's a bit unfair to write off Ngannou. Even with the result, he saw vast improvements in the ex-champ's stance and footwork. While it's clear Ngannou bit off more than he could chew in his second fight, the coach sees more manageable challenges in the future. "You've got to think about who he went up against in his first couple of days," Davison said. "I think if he was to drop it down a level, I think even at the level he is at, I think he will be a handful for anybody. And if it's honest, when he came out in round 1, I could see, and I haven't spoken to his team, but I'm sure they'd say he made tremendous improvements from the first boxing match to the second. I know it doesn't look that way because of the result, but I can assure you that's what they would say, because I could see it." And Davison agrees with Ngannou that if the fight was in the cage, it would be a different story. You can understand why critics would chafe a little bit more for the fighters risking everything in different sport. "If any of these guys step in the cage with Ngannou, it's game over," Davison said. "They have one chance and one shot to land a clean shot, and if they don't and he gets a hold of him, it's over." Tyson Fury is finished. According to former world champ who saw Anthony Joshua's fight, Carl Froch is convinced that Tyson Fury is on an evidence decline. Ever since he started his career as a heavyweight, Tyson Fury has always had detractors who underestimate him for one reason or the other, and every single time he comes out on top to prove why he is one of the best in history. To former champ Carl Froch watching Anthony Joshua easily get rid of Francis Ngannou in just 2 rounds proves Tyson Fury is on the decline. He even thinks that the upcoming fight. Speaking at the Boxing Writers Club, Froch said Fury must have just been having a really bad night. Or like I think Fury is past his best. He is seen better days. I studied the sport and I studied the fights, and Tyson Fury used to throw 30 blast feints around. Feint, draw his opponent in, feint, double jab right hand. He is not doing the feints anymore. He is doing 4 or 5 feints. He is slow on his feet. He's been knocked down 5 times in recent years. When you're hitting the floor and getting hit on the chin and not throwing feints and not as busy as you used to be, that means you're past your best and you are on the decline and you are under the slide, Carl Froch said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.